If you're 56, you're absolutely not too old to become a content creator and actually make money as a content creator. In fact, I even go as far to say that your age is absolutely 1000% your superpower. For anyone who's in their like late 40s, 50s, 60s, even. And I'm going to take this video to explain to you why your age is your superpower, how to get started as a content creator, because there's literally like so many ways. You could be an influencer, you could be an affiliate, you could do TikTok shop, so many ways to be a content creator. I'm going to tell you exactly what I have done. I'm a 34-year-old, so I'm not in my 50s, 60s, or 70s, but I've been doing this the last 2 years. It replaced my 6-figure job 14 months into me starting this, and I'm going to break it all down for you. By the way, if I start talking too much and you're like, Megan, just get to the point, you might want to just pause my video, exit out, follow me, and then go to my profile and then get my free UGC checklist. I'll explain what UGC is in a second, but I have a checklist that explains it even more without you having to listen to me babble on and on about this, which I tend to do because I get super, super excited. Okay, so UGC stands for user generated content. In a nutshell, UGC creators are a type of content creator, obviously. So again, influencers, you have to have thousands of followers in order to land brand deals and have a high engagement rate and all this stuff. With UGC, you do not, because this is what UGC creators do. Me as a UGC creator, and if you're going to do this, you're essentially going to get hired and paid by companies of all types to create content for them. Typically, it's going to be like short videos talking about their products or services. So they hire UGC creators. A ton of companies hire UGC creators to create the content for them. And then instead of you posting it to your own social media account, you're actually just going to create the content, send it to the company, and they're going to use it for their own purposes. That is the exact reason why followers don't typically matter as a UGC creator, because companies just need the content. I like to explain it this way. Most companies who are like trying to stay relevant on social media post between 1 to 3 times per day. So 30 to 90 pieces of content every single month. Fresh content. They can't use what they used. They can't reuse what they posted in August for September, or September to October, right? So companies need fresh content all the time, talking about their products. And also, in addition to organic content that they're posting on social media, they need a lot of content to be posted as ads across social media that they're going to dump a bunch of money behind and run as ads across social, right? So basically that means they need so much content. How are they keeping up with all that content? Well, a lot of the times they are outsourcing it to UGC creators like myself. And now that you know what UGC is, now I want to talk about age for just a second. Why is age your superpower if you are 56, or if you're in your late 40s, 60s, even 70s? It's because most UGC creators are either around my age. Again, I'm 34, but actually even more UGC creators are in their 20s. So a lot of young people, which is great, but also that means there's a massive gap in the market where companies want to work with older, more mature creators, but it's very hard to find them. I can show you several examples of companies that have hired some of my students that have taken my course and other people, but companies want to work with Gen Xers and baby boomers because you guys have a few key things. Gen Xers, statistically speaking, have the deepest pockets because you guys have been working for a while. You're maybe empty nesters or about to be empty nesters. Your mortgage is either low or possibly paid off, but you're not quite into retirement yet. So you have way more money to spend on products and services, right? So companies want to get in front of you on social media. While you're scrolling on Instagram, they want to be the ones showing up as ads on social media so that you pay attention to them and you hopefully click through and buy their products or services, right? So what is the smartest way for them to get your attention as a Gen Xer or a baby boomer? Well, it's obviously going to be hiring people that are around your age, so you relate to them, you trust them, by trusting them, you trust the company, and you're more likely to buy their products. Hopefully I'm making sense. Let me know in the comments if I'm making sense right now. But they want to get in front of you guys, so they want to hire more people that are in that age range. So if you are in that age range, if you are a Gen Xer or a baby boomer, actually right now, write in the comments, like, if you're willing to, just write in the comments right now if you are a Gen Xer or a baby boomer. Also, if you're a millennial or Gen Z, but if you're a Gen Xer, write Gen X. If you're a baby boomer, write baby boomer, because it'll be really helpful to see, and then we can look at all the comments and see who's watching this. You do have a superpower. It's your age. So you are not old enough. You are not too old. You are not no, you're not too old. You even if you think you're not tech savvy, which is why so many people don't pursue this, everything can be learned. I try to explain this so many times, but everything can be learned. My mom is 63 years old. She's now doing UGC because I encouraged her to, and she's just having so much fun with it. So she started UGC a couple months ago. She is so good at the videos. She has zero experience. She's been a nurse for 42 years, raised 5 kids, and has never filmed, never edited a video before starting 2 months ago. And now she sends me these videos that she's doing. We just went to lunch yesterday. She showed me a video she did about this blow dryer, and I'm like, this is so good. Like, she's so good at it, and she had no idea she had this creativity and this skill in her before starting UGC. So I want to hopefully that's encouraging to you, that even if you feel like you're not techie, or you're like, oh my gosh, I can't edit, that's okay. I also could not edit when I started. My mom also could not edit when she started. You learn things. It's a skill. It's a muscle that you have to practice and get better at, right? So you're not going to be amazing at the beginning, but then you're going to keep going and you're going to get better. So anyways, that's what UGC is. You are not too old. Your age is your superpower. I would love to help you along your journey. I've helped hundreds, I don't even know if it's in the thousands at this point, Gen X and baby boomers specifically, possibly like 1,000 of them. I've taught over 3,600 people inside my Ultimate UGC course. That's the best way to learn from me if you like courses. I like courses. I buy like at least one course every single month because that's my favorite way to learn. However, if you want to just get started and dip your toes into UGC and just learn a little bit more about it, my free checklist is hands down the best way to get started. If you like me, if you want to like learn from me. So it's in my profile. You'll go to my profile by clicking my little face over here, and then there's a blue arrow pointing down to my Stan store. It's just a link. You'll just click that link. You don't have to buy anything. Just get the free checklist. It's the second link below my course. So that would be helpful. I included a 15-minute video lesson. If you are a visual person, that would help you. I go over how to email companies, because when you start UGC, like, even though brands are looking for Gen Xers and baby boomers, it's not like this has happened to a couple people I know, but when you first get started, brands aren't going to be knocking down your doors, obviously, right? Like, you still have to put yourself out there. You still have to do things to connect with companies, right? Lots of ways to connect with companies and get hired. But I teach you how to email companies in that free checklist, as well as go over the checklist on what to do to get started, create your portfolio, put video examples, everything like that in there that would be really helpful to you. I hope you grab it. And I hope that even if you don't, at the very least, just the only takeaway from this video, the only thing I want you to take away is that you are not too old to start UGC and to be a content creator and to get paid for creating content for all types of companies. So I hope you start. And if you do and have success with it, I hope that you keep me updated.